Hey, beautiful soul. I hope this message brings you clarity and light and all the guidance that you're needing this morning or whatever time of the day that you receive it. So, in our pre shuffle, we did get the Knight of Wands with the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So you could be in a situation where you're dealing with a lot of gossip around you. A lot of people are talking about you right now, and it could be a lot to do with your strength, your growth, but also you're being urged in this time to just cut out the BS, focus on yourself, and don't involve yourself in things that really don't align with your future and your purpose. We have the Empress here as well. So, again, this is in regard to your growth. Five of Wands is a lot of competition around you right now. So, you're doing a lot of things that I feel get people um, agitated. And these are people who are just very immature, very extra, um, you know, and you're moving in this energy of not being that way, needing to focus on yourself is what I'm getting. While you are focused on yourself, I'm getting this energy of needing to even more focus on yourself. You know that these people look at you oddly. This could be strangers, complete strangers. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Like people are trying to bring drama to your table, and you're like, for what? This doesn't make any sense. I don't have time for this. I don't want to deal with this. So you're moving into these brand new beginnings. You're completely transforming. Why is it that these people are treating you this way? Yep, the Hanged Man in the reverse with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords in the reverse. It's all about this new change, right? It's these people wanting to, benefit off of your growth, but also control your situation. Hopefully you could see the cards a little bit better now that I adjusted it a little bit. But these people are wanting to basically join the bandwagon of your success. It upsets them that they don't have the ability to control your situation. So you're dealing with someone that's very ego-centered, Queen of Swords in the reverse, someone that's just doing the most, right? And trying to get under your skin. But you come out on top of this situation with this person. But again, you are being urged to continue to focus on what you're doing and to not involve yourself in arguments with people that don't really measure up or aren't worth your time, is what I'm getting. Hopefully you can see that just a little bit better. That's better. Yeah, because these people or this person I'm getting isn't really on your level. They have things going on that aren't relative to you. Um, you've had this sudden courage to uplift yourself and to grow and to build, and you're no longer wanting to involve yourself in petty arguments. And this is the energy of a petty argument type of person, right? People that aren't willing to just let you go and live on, and do your own thing. You could be someone that is just really celebrating life for what it is and are excited about the new beginnings that you're about to receive. I don't get that you're in this negative headspace. I get that you're just so focused on yourself that you kind of have your guard up and have had your guard up, but you're looking at things from a perspective of what are these people's true intentions, and your intuition is correct on that because it's coming up here. Your intuition is definitely telling you, hey, pay attention to these things, these signs, these synchronicities. You have the ability to do anything that you want to, and you will succeed, but it's important that you don't let people try to throw you off your throne. So be careful with that, because sometimes when you're growing and especially when you're manifesting, depending, what form of manifestation you're using, well, I'll say this, all forms of manifestation that are used, it's super important for you to make sure that you have a clear mind frame and that thoughts that you have and the words that you speak align with where it is that you want to be in the future, not so much with what right in that moment, but where you are expecting to be in the future. This could be aligning yourself with a, you know, goal for a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Your thought process should always be towards the end game goal, right? End game goals. That is what you want to work on manifesting, because as you work on those end game manifestations, you will actually align yourself along the way. The universe will present to you exactly what it is and where it is you need to be in order for you to reach and attain that goal that you're looking to get. So with the Empress here in the reverse, it could be something that's giving you a lot of anxiety, not knowing what's coming right now. This has been after just a downfall in your life where you felt like things just haven't gone the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you're feeling just like, you know, I did everything right. I was there, I showed up, I put in, you know, my best effort, and I still didn't get the things that I wanted, right? So here you are coming out of that energy. Let's see what else we get. I pray that these messages bring you clarity, love, and light. Yeah, the Four of Swords. We have quite a bit of cards here in the reverse. Let's put them in the upright before we continue on the next spread. Just because we don't want any confusion. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. The message resonates. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you feel called to. Send me some love, send me some hearts, some stars. I wish they would have little stars here on YouTube. Okay. All right. Let's check out the energy of what's coming towards you. We already know that you have a hater in the background, but I feel like it's people that are just observing you. This isn't someone that you're close to or anything like that. This is people that, I mean, this could be a coworker. This could be someone that, you know, is your neighbor. This could be someone that's a friend of a friend. But you're being told to, you know, remain standoffish with this person. Keep your guard up. Don't involve yourself with people just to say, I have someone to chill with or I have someone to date, because you alone in this energy right now is going to bring you a lot of success and abundance, and you're going to have the courage to be able to lift yourself up once again. King of Wands with the Page of Pentacles here as well with the Devil. So that level of insincerity and feeling like, what is it that this person is bringing to the table? You have this King of Wands here, I feel like, is coming through to talk to you about new abundance in your life and the ability to grow with you. So I wouldn't look at it from a negative perspective, but let's see why the Devil is coming out here. Devil with the Empress, because this is in regard to your growth. With the Eight of Wands, this is something that comes very quickly. And because it comes so quickly, you might be feeling like, where's the catch? Right? What's next? Why is it that you're wanting to give this opportunity to me? Yeah, this is the Lovers coming out here. This is a new beginning, or this could be an existing agreement with the Ten of Cups. This definitely involves you elevating to a new level. Beautiful soul, you need to stop doubting yourself and believe that you are abundant, because I feel like this is something that is divinely led. You're the, you know, the term black sheep, I use it often, but really if you think about the black sheep, it's there, you know, the GOAT, greatest of all time, right? So you could be feeling like you've always been an outcast in this situation, but again, you're being urged to move forward, but just be careful with people around you who are spiteful. Confirmation. Let's see. Yep, because you have a Queen of Swords with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person does not like you. You'll know who this person is, because this person will come through acting like they're there for you, but in all reality, they're not. They're the Queen of Swords in the reverse. All they want to do is bring drama to you. And so this could be someone that's very fake, smiles in your face, drowns you with compliments, and then it's an underhanded component to it, right? You want to really be careful with people like this, because those are your true hidden enemies. And unfortunately, that is a real thing. There are people that do not want to see you succeed. And unfortunately, that's just, you know, life. Until we all do that spiritual work to elevate, it's going to require everyone to want to do that work to elevate for us to reach that higher level of consciousness as a whole. as the collective, right? So just be careful with this Queen of Swords here, because this is someone that is spiteful. This is someone that has a qualm against you for whatever reason it is, and they're playing in your face. They're playing in your face. Why are they playing in your face? Yeah, because of you moving on and having joy in your life. This could be something that you're moving very gracefully. You're someone that projects your emotions in a way that it really brings joy to people. You could be someone that finds the ability to connect with people in such a simple way, right? It's not hard for you. And while you might feel like it's hard for you to connect like that, it really just comes off so naturally for you, and it's something that just is is a beautiful thing. But that's something that this person doesn't like about you. I don't know why this person wouldn't like that about someone, but again, the new beginnings that you have also walked into could be something that this person doesn't like. Or this could be someone from your past that you left behind, or someone that has seen you completely transform into this divine being that you're becoming today. Yeah, the Tower is here too. So it's, you know who this person is. Like, you have your idea as to who these people are, because while you were going through this, I don't want to call it a downfall, um, because I don't think that the Tower is always like this end of the world type of moment. I think that in this situation, it is more so just a transformation of your life and different aspects of your life that have continuously happened. It's a change, right? It's not as big as, a full circle, but we are approaching this new moon, right? And so as you're approaching the new moon, you might be feeling more motivated, or even more wanting the need to get out, but at the same time being very reserved. Um, I'm getting the sense of a lot of people wanting to compete with you, right? Or being around people who are trying to get under your skin because of this energy that you provide. You're very lighthearted. People aren't used to that. Not everyone is used to that. And it's hard for people to actually believe and receive that is genuine. So you might be coming across people who feel like they need to get under your skin. They need to dampen your light because it's just too much for the demons that they hold within to deal with. But that's how that works. Seven of Swords coming out here as well. Be careful again. Like, don't involve yourself in arguments that or conversations that you have no business involving yourself in. That whole thing of turning the other cheek, it's hard, right? Because we're human. But I want you to think of it from this perspective of, what do you have to lose, right? Because when you value yourself and you're doing that spiritual work to uplift yourself and to rebuild your life and yourself, you have a lot to lose. So when you're dealing with someone who wants to get under your skin, who is malicious, who is a drama starter, who wants to bring themselves into adversity 24/7, who enjoys bringing people down, breaking people down, you need to realize that these people have a lot to lose, right? And that's when it's important for you to remember who you are and what it is that you're working towards and building, so that you can remain energetically aligned to what it is that you're trying to manifest. Remember, our goal is to manifest long-term goals, not short-term goals. If I want a boyfriend, no. If you want a boyfriend, if you want a girlfriend, you want something long-term, right? Maybe you just want a bunch of boyfriends and girlfriends. Hey, if that's what you want out of life, fine. Pick a number. You want 7 of them, you want 3 of them. Focus on what your end long-term goal is, right? Not so much what can you have right now in this moment, but what is the end game goal? And make sure that everything that you're doing, especially this weekend and moving forward throughout the week as we move through the new moon energy, is aligned with what it is that you're wanting, because you can easily throw yourself off balance and people will come in and try to throw you off balance. Hi Musku, good morning. I'm not doing the free Q&A yet. I'll let you know when I'm doing it. um you know it's important to let go of the things that um aren't a part of your path, Hold your question, baby, okay? I'll get to it in a few moments. With the Seven of Wands, it's you overcome all of that, right? But it's important for you to remain stable, for you to um, persevere and preserve the essence of who you are. Because with this newfound change that you're going through, you're going to have people from your past come in and want to get, you know, back into your graces. You're going to have people, new people coming into your life. And it's not all bad people, right? There are good people coming in too. But it's important for you to be able to decipher and use that spirit of discernment to understand what it is that you're approaching. You need to have that understanding, that groundedness that only God can give you. There is no tarot reader or healer, high priestess, minister, whatever you want to call us, right? Whatever name is attached, there is no one that can mesh that relationship between you and the universe more than you more than you. Okay, that is an individual work that everyone needs to do, right? Our purpose as healers is to help guide you and move you along and hold your hand to help you get there. But ultimately, it's you need to take that step, right? It's like a child. We were all held by someone, right? And someone helped us to stand up. But ultimately, it took us taking those steps and to continue to take those steps. And everything is a step. So I encourage you to focus on taking the steps one at a time and focus on bringing love within so that you could exude that energy out and reach that level of abundance that you're heading towards. Yep, Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands here too. I mean, this is really good. I don't feel like there's anything bad per se that's happening in your energy this week and through the new moon. I feel like it's more so you needing to just be more aware of the company you keep and the people who are trying to come into your energy, because there's this energy right now all around the board of just a lot of gossip. The collective is going through, you know, a lot of energy shifts. We just got out of a retrograde, right? Remember that, to be gentle with yourself, right? And because of that, everyone's trying to balance out. But there's a lot of people who are being extra, okay? Wanting things that they shouldn't be asking for, right? Having problems at work, being on edge, wanting to fight, feeling like, you know, they have to take 1,000,001 steps to be successful. No, you haven't missed the opportunity. You just need to sit back and chill, right? Be aware of your surroundings and what is it that you're looking to attain. But also be realistic. Is what you're asking for really for your highest good? You need to have that come to Jesus moment, that real moment with yourself and say, is this really something that I want for myself? Because if it isn't something that you really want for yourself, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Because if you ask for something enough, you're going to get it, right? And it's all about how you handle things on your way there. It's all about how you handle things on your way there. Are you handling it with grace? Are you handling it with patience? Or are you being demanding? Are you being kind? Are you being a hypocrite? How is it that you're approaching the situation? Because the way that you are is the same energy that you're going to receive. It's just how it works. Goodbye, Musku. Have a great day, my love. If you're new to my channel, welcome. But one thing I don't do is I don't do people harassing me. It's rude. You'll find another reader to help you. I'm not pressed for likes nor for money, which is why I'm doing a free Q&A to help people. Have a blessed day. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the people that you welcome in, right? And there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. I will say that, because sometimes you have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries so that people understand that you're not playing around with your blessings, because your blessings are things that you need to cherish. Okay? You have to cherish it. The sun is coming out here. These are your blessings. What are you doing to reach your blessings? What are you doing to reach your blessings? Are you aligning everything up? You could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or even a Scorpio. And this all involves some form of unexpected success. I feel like you don't fully expect this. Yeah, the Justice is coming out here. You don't expect this at all. You don't expect it. Because you feel like things have gone the opposite way, and it's hard for you to see things from a different perspective. But you're also being told to sacrifice. You're gonna have to learn to sacrifice and to view things differently. With the Seven of Cups is being mindful of the things that take away from your joy. Not everything and everyone is meant to stick around, and not everyone is going to like your realness, and that's okay. Good morning, Crystal. How are you, my love? That's okay that people don't resonate with what it is that you're walking into. It's not meant for everyone, right? Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. There's a lot of broken people, and as you do the work, you need to question, what are you doing to make sure that you're healing, so that you can receive that healing energy, because it's beyond love, right? The basics, money, love, family, right? But like, what are you doing for that? Because if you don't set yourself up for that success, what you're going to end up doing is receive that blessing, and either A, it's not, you're going to lose it because you weren't ready for it, or B, you're going to ruin it, or C, you're going to be deceived. It's all about putting in the work, because we're all deserving of abundance. It's not something that, you have to earn, something you're entitled to. I'm good, baby girl. I'm glad to hear you're good. Right? So just be careful with people who are demanding, especially in the workplace, that you're not letting these people get under your skin. Because it's like fate is coming into play right now. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So this illusion that you're in, a feeling like you're stuck and you're not growing, or that, things aren't working out right for your family, you're going to overcome that. You're going to overcome that. Right? Yeah, and then the Five of Swords, yeah, so it's moving away from things that are trying to keep you stuck. All right, let's go to a motivational message, and then we'll probably go into a couple free Q&As. Yeah, there's something about a new beginning, and, being excited about something but not doing too much, right? Just letting it flow naturally so that things can come to pass. Let it flow naturally so that things can come to pass. Can come to pass. I said past. So maybe there's something in regard to someone from I said that earlier, though, that someone from your past could be trying to make an appearance again in your life. Okay. Positive affirmation for the collective. Yeah, there's just this energy for someone. There's a lot of good things coming towards you. A lot of good things. A lot of good things. Okay, those are the three. All right, so 51, 18, and 35 of the numbers here. And it says, I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. Money isn't everything, but, so yeah, money isn't everything, but it's necessary, right? I'll flip these over so that if you want to take a screenshot and read them on your time, you're more than welcome. I would just paraphrase them. So if you're wise enough to follow the trail of good feeling thoughts by deliberately looking for positive aspects along your way, you will come into vibrational alignment with who you really are and with the things you really want. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Focusing on those long-term manifestations so that we can truly manifest the proper way. If you're looking for help to learn on how to properly manifest, you can reach out to me on my website. That's something that I do offer as well. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want. And that resistance takes its toll on you. Okay? You are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience. But in society, there is so much need for money in some way. Most of us associate money with freedom, right? And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you to establish a balanced footing. All right? We'll do some messages of love and then the free Q&A. So if you have a question, you are more than welcome to drop it in the chats. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages of love. So you could be dealing with someone that's wanting to come back in. We talked about this though, someone from the past wanting to come back in. This person may be wanting to seek out balance between you and them. I do still feel like it is this person coming back into your energy, not because, you know, everyone is bad, but people want to join on the bandwagon with you. This could be someone that has been out of your life for quite some time, but is seeing you from a different lens, a different perspective, and they're feeling optimistic about whatever it is that you shared. Right? But you're being encouraged to set boundaries. We've been talking about that all morning, setting those boundaries. Setting those boundaries and viewing things from a different perspective, especially when it's a past person, anything from your past, whether intimate, friendship, because there's so many different levels of intimacy, right? Friendship, intimacy, in family, extended family, in the workplace, in your community, you know, your gym, whatever, all of these things, they're all relationships. So you want to be mindful of how you're setting those boundaries and, you know, allowing yourself to receive the respect that you are entitled to. People choose to be disrespectful. Okay? They choose to be disrespectful. Okay. If you have a question, you're more than welcome to drop it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just continue with the general. This person might even come through and try to negotiate with you on how they can make things work, right? Telling you, oh, how they feel, you know, I want to be able to do X, Y, and Z with you. You know, things weren't going so well for me back when we were dealing with each other because of work problems, whatever. The past is the past, and X is an X for a reason. This person could even be trying to tell you, you know, you're their true love. Listen, you know, I know it's hard. You have new love, by the way. I know it's hard for us as humans to get over someone after we break up, but I really urge everyone to change their perspective about breaks. When a person loves you, they support you. They're willing to go through all the ebbs and flows with you. Those ebbs and flows are the good and the bad versions of yourself, right? I like to use marriage vows as a perfect example. Through sickness, through health, right? If you're taking a break from someone, or you felt like you needed to take a break from someone, it's because there was something within you that told you that you weren't energetically aligned with this person. If a person cheats on you, or they need a break from you, or are entertaining other people, or have a wandering eye, that is not the person for you. Do not fall into the norms of society, because we are energetic beings. Now, there's nothing wrong with people who want to be polygamists and have, multiple people. But again, it comes down to the level of respect, right? Because you could be a polygamist, right? And give that dedicated respect to that person that you're with, and not disrespect them blatantly in front of other people. You follow what I'm saying? So it's super important that you set those boundaries and that you don't cut yourself short, because life is short. And so, are you living to your full potential of what you want your life to be? Because your soul does live on. Your soul does live on, and you have lived before in different forms. Twin flame. This person could be telling you, listen, I was your true love. You were my true love. I can't believe I messed things up. This and this and that, pretending to be the true flame. The twin flame. I don't even know why I said true flame. But this new person coming in, it is new love. Half this deck is upside down. So I don't read reversals on this deck, but because it's an oracle message, unless I'm directed to, but there's something about a magnetic connection and divine timing. So the download that I keep getting this morning is really, 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 really keeping yourself on that high level, that pedestal. It's important for you to place yourself on that pedestal. Good morning, Andrea. How are you, mi hermana? ¿Todo bien? I love you. May God bless you immensely. Thank you so much. But yes, that's the message that I'm getting this morning for you all, is to remain dedicated to who you are, what it is that you're growing towards, and really setting those boundaries, but being aware of the people that you have around you. There is something about that Queen of Swords in the reverse. So just be careful that you're, remaining true to yourself, and you aren't letting people get under your skin, especially that flighty energy. Okay? Yes, Crystal, you may ask a question. Transformation is one of those things where it takes work. It's not... Is anything easy in life? Because I can't think of one thing that's come easy to me that didn't bring a mess of freaking afterward. I don't think anything has ever came easy to me. Right? It's not supposed to be easy. Because if you're constantly evolving and growing, it'll be something unfamiliar to you. So while yes, it should come easily and flow easily into your life, the journey there won't be overnight. So that path of it won't be easy. Hopefully I'm making sense. What's your question, Crystal? I'm sorry to hear that, Crystal. Let's see. What's up with the situation between Crystal and Nixon? Thank you, Holy Spirit. This person could be an earth sign, or you're an earth sign. You've been patient, or you both were, or someone was very patient in the relationship or during the time that you were dealing with each other. I call even situationships relationships. So if you hear me saying that, that's why. You're both Scorpios. There's something about just this stable, patient energy. There's a lot of blockages between you and this person though, Crystal. Let's see. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Knight of Air, the Chariot, Ten of Water, Nine of Earth, King of Air, Queen of Air, and then Release. So this is something that has ended. But it's like justice is coming up here in the situation. I feel like there was something, things were going very good between you all with the Knight of Air. There could have just been, it could have been something that started very quickly, very intense, lots of love and lust, and moved very, very quickly. So this isn't something that was, I feel like it wasn't like a straightforward plane. Like it had ups and downs, but it was like the love was there very quickly from the beginning. It's kind of like this love at first sight kind of energy that I'm getting. Like emotions ran very, very deep, kind of like a past soul knowing or recognizing someone from a past life. With the Queen, yeah, Nine of Fire here. But suddenly things have stopped between you. Nine of Earth. Things were going really, really well. Who's this Queen of Air though? I feel like someone came in and tried to break this apart. Or there's something here about someone expressing a joy or an emotion towards someone. Could be that person. Page of Earth. There's something here about an earth sign or about stability and growth. Geez, 6 years. There's a lot of like third-party interference with this, Crystal. It's not, it's things with this person's work, but there's also a third-party involvement. Jeez, I can't shuffle. Why can't I shuffle this deck? It's crazy. There's someone that came in between to try to get in the midst of everything. Yep, Two of Air. This person had a decision to make. Seven of Fire. Yep. This person was feeling stuck in this situation that you had with them, with the Six of Fire as well. It's like they felt like things were going to get better, but then felt like they needed to move on to something else. Yeah, Eight of Earth here in the reverse. It's, you know, this person almost tried gaslighting you about something. Ace of Earth as well, about some type of new beginning, maybe having to do with their abundance of some sort, the world. This is a brand new transformation where this person might be feeling like their dreams came true, or it's just an illusion though, because the Justice came out in the reverse. So there's something toxic that happened here. There's definitely the third party energy. You think it's a coworker? Yeah, there's something here with definitely stability and a third party. With the Eight of Fire here in the reverse, this is something that is not going to work out the way that this person intended. You were someone that was like, this was steady. This was slow and steady, wins the race. You know, I'm excited about where this may lead, you know, but this person felt like they were missing something. Yeah, strengthen the reverse with the transformation. It's kind of like this thing where he was Hermit, Virgo energy. This person basically retreated and felt like they could try to figure things out better off with another person. So, okay, the energy that I'm getting is, you know, you have a peanut allergy, but you love peanuts, right? And someone tells you, I will give you this peanut for free. Come take it. And you're like, well, I don't want a peanut. It's free. No, but take this peanut. Take it. And because they continue to offer them the peanut, they eventually take it. Does that make sense? I know my analogy, I don't know why I'm using peanuts. I'm just giving you what they're giving me. Peanuts. Maybe that's what they freaking committed to the relationship, was peanuts. Nothing. Yeah, you were willing to work through things with this person and build with them. With the Five of Water here as well, it was something where, you know, you were willing to try to make things work. You were hopeful that things could work out between you and this person despite all of this. But at the same time, it's left you in this energy of like, you're upset, rightfully so, and you're trying to find the way to build yourself back up. But it's been a struggle because I don't feel as if this person has been honest with you. And at the same time too, I think you're overindulging in things that really don't serve you, because you're wanting this to work more than what you know it's going to work. Right? It's like you're not happy with what it is. You know what the truth is deep down inside. With the Four of Earth here as well, I'm hearing that you didn't need a reading to know this. You already knew what it was, but this is going to be confirmation for you this morning. With the Four of Earth here in the reverse, this was something that you weren't expecting. It did take you off balance, so you've had to readjust, but you can definitely move forward past this a lot easier than what you think. Yeah, because this is something that's done. You're not coming back from this. It's done. I'm sorry. With the Six of Earth here, it's, you know, you're dealing with people that this person's off doing their own thing. Okay, you're hoping for something to come back that isn't gonna come back. Right? And so you need to be careful that you don't have a little bit of a jealous spite under you right now. I mean, naturally, right? You have things coming in for you with money. Your money is looking better. I know you're not asking me about that, but it's coming up. So I'm going to tell you, Four of Earth with the Page of Water and the Nine of Fire coming out again. So you need to be patient. You will get over this. It's just going to take you some time, baby. With the Page of Water, it's, you know, it's like you're putting this off. It's like you're wanting to put this off. But you're being urged to regroup and refocus. Yeah, because the Six of Earth is coming up here with the Empress. So you're supposed to be in this Empress energy. The Five of Water, you're upset. You're upset. Eight of Air, Seven of Water. You know, you have a lot of great things, but it's like you're in an illusion with this person. I don't think he's giving you anything back, mama, because this person is selfish. The Five of Water, it's you're gonna have to look at things from a different perspective. Look at it, accept the loss, take the L and move on. The Five of Earth came out in the reverse, but I wanted to look at it in the upright. So it's like you feel like things aren't going to get better, but in all reality, it will. In all reality, it will. Give me a second because I'm being led to pull. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get another deck. Hold on. Yeah, I got somewhere I gotta be in a little bit, y'all. But let me just do this for you real quick, Crystal, and then I'm gonna get to your question, Andrea. Because I want to know what this person's thought process was. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the energy that I'm getting of this person just using. I don't like that. What is this person's true feelings and intent throughout that course of the relationship? With I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. I need to free myself from fears and doubts. So this person felt like they were stuck. I'm not going to be able to go further into that on the live, Crystal. I just don't have time right now. Like, this person isn't a happy person, I'll tell you that. You dodged a bullet. Yeah, this person has a lot that they're trying to work through. And they're not going to open up right now. I don't think that this is something that you're going to be stressing about for too long, to be honest with you. But I hope that gave you some type of clarity. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but respectfully, I can't dig too much into his relationship with this new person, just because that third party, you know, I'm not getting that authority to relieve that, to reveal that. But I'm gonna pray for you, Crystal. Okay, baby? I hope God blesses you immensely with someone that appreciates you. All right, Andrea, what does Carlos the Leo? Ten of Water came out. Ten of Water could be it could represent peace, love, home. What does the Leo feel towards Andrea? Yeah. What does the Leo feel towards Andrea? Do you guys like when I come on earlier, or do you prefer when I come on in the evenings? Just out of curiosity. Or do you guys like a blend of both? What does the Leo want to tell Andrea? Carlos. The Sun, Page of Water, and the Queen of Water. This person feels like they can grow with you. Andrea, you said both? Okay. Later on in the afternoons or like late evening? I'm an early bird. I'm usually up pretty early. Queen of Earth with the Three of Air. Like, this person, I feel like they have, I feel like they feel like you're holding something in. Or like you're not fully over your past. Yep. And like sooner or later, things are going to work out in your favor. You're just not seeing it that way. Like this person feels like you haven't let go of things and they're trying not to argue with you. They're considering moving on from this because they feel like, you know, it's what's going to be best for both of you. And they're willing to take that step forward, like to move on and leave any problems behind because they want things to get better. And they feel as if it would be better for the both of you in that aspect. With the Three of Fire here too, it's like realizing their hopes and dreams and aspirations. Or it could be that this person feels like they gave too little to this relationship. With the Lovers here and the King of Fire, it's you were someone that was committed to the relationship, but at the same time too, it's this energy of maybe you were being immature or they were immature. With the Eight of Air and the Six of Fire, it's were you accusing this person of something? Because the Six of Air is coming out like you've moved on. With the Page of Fire, like you don't have a problem communicating with this person about how you feel, but at the same time, like you're on the defense. Queen of Earth. This person's focused on their stability. With the Knight of Water. This person might be talking to somebody else. The Nine of Air. Yep. This person's listening to people about their relationship. I don't feel like this is romantic, but there's definitely here a Queen of Earth in their ear giving them relationship advice about something, or they've entertained this person in the past. Right now, I don't feel like there's any intimacy involved, but to me, emotional connections can be intimate. Four of Water with the Hermit. This person's holding back because they feel like they're not happy with where things are going with you and them. Yeah, with the Eight of Water. This person's considering moving on and letting this go. I'm sorry. Right now, this person feels like there's too much of just an uphill battle. Four of Water, like this person's distracted. This person has options. This Queen of Earth is an option. There's someone else in their ear. The Moon. Thank you, Jesus. The Moon. This person has options. Three of Water. This person has options. But I feel like you're not going to be you're not going to want to entertain this much longer anyway, because you're being urged to move on. I mean, if you want to deal with this person, they have options. With the Knight of Earth here as well, it's you could be patient and wait to see what happens between them, but the truth is going to come out. Tarde o temprano. You're going to see things exactly for what it is, boo. Ugh. Yeah, but this is like you have the Wheel of Fortune here. The renewals here. So if you were to wait it out with this person, there is the opportunity that things could work out with them. Yeah, King of Air. because you're something familiar to this person. And with the 4 of air, this person, it's like this person don't know what they want. I don't like this person's energy. Like one minute they want rice and the next minute they want pasta. Like what the hell do you want? Which one's your favorite? Which one do you like more? I don't know. I've never given that analogy of rice versus pasta. So maybe they're Italian, they like pasta, or maybe this person, the other person likes pasta a lot. This person gives like, remember how I was, okay, so remember how I was talking about like the peanut analogy? Like here, take this peanut. And it's like this energy of like a dog, like, I'm seeing a dog with their tongue out, like panting. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of this person. But if I could just project the vision that I just had, you'd be cracking up. But, oh Lord, I love you. You crack me up. Yeah, like this is like there's competition here. This person has options. This person has options. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see the truth. Andrea, I'm not even playing with you, girl. Like if I could give you, and look, these cards, I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. I wasn't even trying to touch that deck and that came out. Yeah, girl, that vision was... I'm going to start drawing some of the downloads that I get because I don't know if you guys remember when I did the emoji. Those are fun. I might bring that back. The little random emoji, pick your emoji, and that, you know, people with that emoji get their questions read or mini reads. There's something very like off about this person. They're entertaining more than one person. 6 of fire, 6 of air. Like things can get better with this person, but on the flip side, I also get that it could get better without this person. Like you're being urged to move on, let it go. All right, baby. Well, my loves, I'm sorry that those weren't the best messages. If you didn't catch the collective, hit that rewind button and try watching it. The lives that I've been doing, they've been taking a while to upload. I'm not sure why. That's a YouTube thing. I'm making a YouTube thing. I've had several people reach out and tell me that it's coming up private, or that it's just taking a while, or they can't find the video. It's not that. It's just YouTube is lagging because I make it public right away. But anyway, I love you. Peace, love, and light. If you're looking for a private reading, you can find all my services on my website, www.spiritualembrace.com. Stay beautifully blessed. Love you. Bye. Hey, love bug. I'm signing off, boo. Have a blessed day.